Welcome back to Showcase Pittsburgh. I'm John Klein. 4 million teen drivers are licensed every year, and half of them will be involved in a crash before they turn 20. KDKA TV created a free assembly program called Taking the Lead for Driving Skills for Life. Now, this is a great way for teens to get more driving skills knowledge before taking their permit test or as newly licensed drivers. Today, we welcome a member from each of our partners: Ford Motor Company, Allegheny County Pretrial Services, Cindy Cohen School of Driving, and the Pennsylvania State Police. Let's get started this morning with Trooper Mungo from the Pennsylvania State Police. Trooper, where do we start? Learner's permit at what age?
Well, John, you have to be 16 years of age to get your learner's permit.
And a junior license is something that all teens start with. And what is involved? There are some rules about having a junior license also.
Well, in order to get your junior's license, you need to have 6 months and necessary hours before you can take that test.
And there are limits on how many passengers can be in the cars. Is that correct?
Yes, for the first 6 months of your junior's license, you can't have any more than one unrelated person in the vehicle with you.
Thanks for great advice, Trooper Mungo. Let's now go to Kathy Wagler. She is chairperson of the neighborhood Ford stores. Kathy, you've been a Ford dealer for a lot of time in the greater Pittsburgh area. What advice do you have so we stay safe and think ahead?
Make sure you have proper maintenance done on your vehicle. Check your fluid levels, your gas tank levels, and I suggest carrying emergency things in your car, jumper cables, even take bottles of water, and to be safe on the roads.
And that's something, too, where even throw an extra pair of gloves in the car. You never know if you're broken down on the side of the road. Pam, you are with the Allegheny County Pretrial. What is your involvement in the program?
We are the alcohol highway safety portion for Allegheny County. So we go and we talk to the students about underage drinking. And with Pennsylvania, we have a zero tolerance policy, which means anyone under the age of 21 can have no alcohol in their system. And that means they can't transport it, consume it, purchase it. So parents and the students need to know that.
If a teen or somebody under 21 gets an underage DUI, what is involved with that?
There's a lot of penalties, fines, loss of license. There's a lot of things that come with getting a DUI in Pennsylvania.
And in your experience, are teens realizing how serious this is?
I think they're starting to. I think this program that we do and getting to all those students every month, I think we're making them aware of how dangerous it is.
Thank you, Pam. Next up is Steve Ryan from the Cindy Cohen School of Driving. Steve, what are the benefits of parental involvement?
Parent involvement helps both the students and the parents. Professional instruction is good also. Both of those things help people become better drivers.
And that's something I remember with my two children. We could teach them this much, but going to a professional, they're going to pay a little more attention and take it a little more seriously.
We know driving. Parents know their kids. Both of those things are important. We are more prepared to expect accidents, or mistakes that beginning drivers make. Parents haven't made those mistakes for 20 years, but we saw them yesterday.
So that's something also that I believe lower insurance rates, not for every company, but for quite a few.
That is correct. Most insurance companies give a discount to students that have taken a driver's ed class.
And if somebody is experiencing their teen getting their license here coming up this year, what's the best advice on where to teach them to drive?
Well, you want to start out in an area that does not have much traffic, ideally an empty parking lot, and then you progress to residential streets and gradually to busier and busier roads.
Final thought, we go back to Trooper Robin Mungo of the Pennsylvania State Police. Trooper Mungo, what are your closing thoughts?
Well, John, I want to make sure that everyone is going to practice safe speed management and space management for our weather conditions.
Thanks. We invite all teens, parents, and teen drivers or soon-to-be teen drivers and our area high school representatives to contact us at kdka.com/safedrivers so that this team of Taking the Lead for Driving Skills for Life can bring our free assembly program to your school. By educating our teens as much as possible with tips and behind-the-wheel training, it will make the road safer for everyone. Coming up next, Scott Falco will be back to show you how to brighten your smile with power swabs. That's on the way on Showcase Pittsburgh.